Pillars for an excellent marriage. Today we look at effects of wood or scar in marriage. You would have noted in many cases in marriages we have been having a very high rate of recording gender-based violences, and 85% are not reported. You'll notice there are marriages that if you try to research or investigate the cause of their failure, you cannot physically be able to detect. There are people who before they entered into the marriage, either while they were in adulthood or during upbringing, they were molested or tortured or brought through a life experience that resulted to them getting injured in the heart. For instance, you can take a rape victim that is a wounded person. There are people who are in the marriage and they are functioning with woods that have been incurred while in the marriage. When one partner becomes violent or betraying, because betrayal is a major bad thing in the marriage. If you betray your partner and they discover you have already wounded that person. The people who are in the marriage and they are bleeding. The people who are in the marriage and they carry scars, memories of pain, and this person have not yet healed, whether it is from the past, maybe through rape or through torture or through some certain life experiences that left you injured. Or in the marriage, already you are in the marriage and your husband did something that wounded you so much, maybe like violently treating you, or through betrayal, or the wife did something most like betrayal, or whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, whatever happened, you have the wound in you, the scar is in you, and you have not yet healed. So how will that wound, however you got it, affect your marriage life? Number one, delayed healing. In most cases, a wounded person don't heal quickly. I've been having conversation with quite a number of people here online, and who are already out of the wedlocks. And you ask, that person is telling you, I want to settle down in marriage. You ask the person, why did the first marriage end? The man did this or that. And I would ask that person, have you healed? And the person tells you, yes, now I'm ready. And you ask that person a simple question, and you uncover that the wood is just coated by a hard surface of consolation, a hard surface of moving on. But if you just peel off that hard skin, through maybe something like triggering a memory of that, they immediately start shedding tears. They become sad. And you ask that person, and you are telling me you are healed. That's what they tell you. What is healing? So one of the things that the wood will do in a marriage is you don't heal quickly in terms of psychological and emotional realignments. And that's why you notice, if you have not dealt with the wood and you're in the marriage, the wood will bring you out of the marriage. If you do not deal with the wood, you will keep on blaming the partners, because the wood has a smell. The wood has some certain kind of mucus that it releases. You are not seeing it, but it is in the energies, mixed in your energies of the marriages. And these people mostly, they are mostly reserved. They try to come up with new personalities of introversion and pessimism, because they are trying to protect a certain part of them that they are afraid of repeating itself. No, conquer the wood. Number 2 is depression, anxiety, and stress. A wounded person. You may feel it is not there. There is a lady one day I talked to, and we were praying about the marriage, and we had a very good discussion. Then I asked her, but I see you bleeding. I can see blood flowing through your thighs to the ground. She just started crying, and I asked her, but you told me you healed. So but that thing, when I remember it pains me so much. She was raped when she was very young, at I think class 3 or there. And I asked her, and took her through the process of healing, and imagine she conquered. Another lady. Many people, marriages are failing because you are with the wood. It's like you're using the marriage to cover the wood, but you cannot pretend the wood is not there. Heal it. Apply the wine. Apply the oil. Apply the bandage. Then stay in an inn and you'll heal. If you know what that means, according to Good Samaritan's principle of Jesus Christ, decreased positive emotions. So a person with a wound, you notice, positive emotions decreases. So you notice you're very, very little about being enthusiastic. Your esteem is you don't have that strong esteem, enthusiasm. Something else is difficult with intimacy. It is having somebody intimacy. Mostly you notice when you're being intimate, you notice just all of a sudden they are shedding tears, they are crying. You ask them, what is wrong? They are just there, they are saying, I don't know. Only later on, after discussing with the person, they are remembering what was done to them. A wounded person is very difficult in experiencing intimacy until you heal the wound. Something else is conflict and power place, where there is the wood, because the wounded person acts in attempts to act in an aggressive manner to defend or to try to create a personality that cannot be just taken for granted. And without knowledge, you don't know that by so doing, you are just damaging everything. Something else is immune system weakening. Most people who are wounded in the heart, in the soul, or in the spirit, you notice they fall sick very regularly. Headache, back pain, waist pains, shoulder pains, knee pains. Wood makes your healthy immunity very weak, and you cannot just think of it that is something else is increased in inflammations. You burst and explode anyhow in anger. You have very serious issues of anger management, and then reduced parental performance. People who have this issue of the wood, you don't display good parental systems, and increased family conflict. Conflict are so many because of trying.